Alright, timer begins now. Alright. And we are streaming, we are recording. Good morning, everyone. This is Obi Wade coming to you live from Imperial Outpost in Peoria, Arizona. This is day 2 of the X-Wing Regionals for the 2017 system. Even though it's 2018 right now, don't get confused. I need to publicize this a little bit.
Filthy internet dollars. What is mine?
Why not? There's a bunch of assholes. That's big. Oh, sorry. I'm in it. Sorry. I'm gonna go with your piece. I need your power.
Let's go to Facebook. Let's start spreading the love, making sure people are seeing that we are live.
So I steal a chair?
Yeah, steal a chair by all means. Alright, so we are here at table 8 of the top 16. We've got Joe Desmond flying plot armor and Gabriel Salomon flying 4 Kashyyyk defenders. I didn't get a chance to interview them. Gabriel, though, is one of our top players coming to us out of Mexico, actually, for this regional. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Trying to make sure we got everything set up here. I am streaming, I am live. I'm not sure if we have anybody watching yet. If you are watching, hello. Please say something in the chat so that I know. Alright, we have 0 viewers so far. Nobody's here this morning yet.
Yeah, I had the link again.
Yeah, I'll repost it. Hey, Mounty's Delight is back. Oh wait, no, we do have some viewers. Hey, Mounty, great to see you. Or hear from read you? I don't know. Great to read you. All right, let's get this link posted in a few places. Also, got to update my stream. I am recording this match. I haven't been able to figure out how to post them, but I am recording it, so I will be able to figure out how to post it eventually. Some miniatures. I'm just leaving that out in case Ryan, because Ryan will need to come in through the side gate, not through the main store, so he might be asking. Yeah, you can go over here. You can maybe take this spot. It's all good. Alright. That's fine. We're popular. We do have a few viewers this morning. Up to 15. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. First matchup. So I'm joined now with a special guest commentator, Grumpiest Dan.
Hey, Grumpy!
Hi, everyone. He is relatively well known in the X-Wing community and a lot of other communities because he can't stick with one game for too long.
That's true.
So Dan, we're looking at 4 Kashyyyk defenders going up against plot armor. What's your thoughts on this matchup? Just getting started.
Well, I don't trust Joe Desmond one bit, frankly.
Oh, okay. So you're anticipating some cheating? Is that what I'm understanding?
I don't trust his dice or his turn.
Don't talk trash.
Is he serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. You don't trust me.
Damn it.
We need to be a little more quiet, I guess.
That's not good.
It wasn't an issue yesterday.
Didn't say anything yesterday.
Or did I? Here I am actually throwing pivotal plot advice out. No, but so in this matchup, of course, the advantage of the Kashyyyk defenders is how tanky they are, right? Hard to burst down 9 with that reinforced token, always making every attack slightly less effective. What do you think? You're a seasoned Dash player, so what do you think the strategy should be for Joe Desmond to try and pull something out of this? How can he counter out? Wow, that is blurry. Let's try. Stream's gonna go dark for just a second. Just trying to fix the video captures. Oh, okay, there we go.
That's where.
Okay, that one's deactivated already. Alright, no, that's looking good here.
Is there a new link to this?
Fun fact, Desmond won about 4 store champions in the LA area, so he's a crate coming to us from Los Angeles.
As long as I keep shooting
That
you,
speaks highly of
next
his
round after that,
talent and
you
ability,
shoot at him.
which is good.
If you decide to shoot a different target, you shoot
you.
one less.
Oh, no, that's why I'm here. Day 2 is live. Special guest commentator.
I will stress you.
Fake profile. It's good.
Should you want me to use the other one?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Alright, and then I need to go to Twitch's page and update the description of the stream, because this stream is now no longer day 1, this is now day 2.
Enjoy Obi-Way's technical wizardry.
From a certain point of view.
These ships are really moving.
Hello there.
You get
Yeah, this is turn 2, and we're already entering our first bit of combat.
see some dash barrel roll
Now,
action.
I already missed, I think, the first round of combat,
Oh
actually.
my.
Dan, will you go over and just check real quick and see if any shields are off that I missed while I'm still technically doing technical things?
Spectator. Oh, here we go. We have one. Hello, sir. No. We need you. Can you see if any shields are missing from ships over there?
Channel.
We just found a fan in the crowd. He's now our new on-site reporter.
Oh, okay. I never said what day it was, so this is it.
We can't tell. We think we missed a round of combat.
And Mars Mike Beard, the mediocre pirate with a great booty.
Oh my.
That's his own epitaph. Epithet, not epitaph. He's not dead, I hope. If he is, it's kind of weird.
So let's go. Decide first.
And we'll go to Reddit, and we will remind people that we're here on Reddit too. Is
Yeah.
Gold Squadron up today? Chicago should be done, right? 2 day.
There might be their final today.
Oh, okay. Dash is
Dash
missing.
might be missing a shield.
Alright, here we go. Updating that.
Where do I sign up?
Oh, hello there. Ryan Esteban Consuegos Braza. It's great to see you, sir. Your presence there. Alright.
Alright, so getting caught up now, hopefully.
Yes. So it is in. Alright, well we are live, Ryan. They are playing in the right over there.
Yeah, it's
So don't disturb them.
alright.
And introductions. Ryan, this is Grumpy Dan.
Hello.
Grumpy Dan, this is Ryan. That is an excellent shirt to wear today. Thank you.
It's good. It's special.
Oh, that was.
So, and around guilty.
I have like 5 core sets.
Alright.
Not
So,
sure what happened.
Roll dice.
Wookiees are shooting at Dash.
all of the Wookiees are shooting at Dash. Those commandos re-rolling. Did Dash pop countermeasures? Yes, he did because he's rolling 3 of 8s. Knew he was taking a lot of damage.
Dash is all up in the Wookiee business right now.
Yes, he is. Ryan, could you look over and tell me how many shields Dash has lost?
Two shields missing off Dash.
2?
Still hear everything you have to say.
Oh, can you tell us
Are any
how many
Wookiees
shields?
missing shields?
Yeah, 2 shields off of 15.
Okay.
Stop being loud.
We're whispering. Joe Desmond has very good hearing. So Joe beat me in the store championship last year
For which store?
in the top 4 in San Diego. I forget the store name. It was all a blur. But yeah, his dice were on fire, so I still hate him.
One Wookiee has down 2 shields. Bushfax. Thanks for asking.
Oh, I just see the comments now.
Yeah.
Who invited John Bushman into the commentary?
It was interesting. None of the players yesterday commented that they could hear us at all. I don't know. It's different.
It is a lot quieter.
Yeah, there are less people. That's for sure.
Yeah, all the other players need to be louder, please. Thank you.
We need to mask our sound a little bit better.
Ryan Farmer's silent right now. Hello. Oh, he winked at me. Jonathan Bushman, the grumpy groupies, invited me. Currently. Hello, Zen Hunter.
Let's see. So I need one more delay on commentary while I post
You're delaying again.
to Reddit, just to remind Reddit that we are streaming Arizona Regionals
And
top 16 the finals today. Oh wait, that's not the URL. That's the title. Silly me.
Well, fortunately, the table's small enough. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
barrel.
I'm going to coordinate. Desmond in range 1, 2.
X-Wing TMG. There we go. Submit.
That might have worked.
I believe it worked.
There's probably more shooting happening, but we're almost back.
Oh, the link has already been submitted, but you can try to submit it again. Well, it's a different day. It's a new day,
With the same link.
but the same link. So is that bad? Should I? I guess I could do a text. I could do a text instead, and just remind people. Hey mates, I am streaming day 2 of the Arizona Regionals. Feel free to stop by the stream and see what's up with the top 16 and above.
And have a grumpy day.
And have a grumpy day.
It's good that you bracketized it. Yes, it's important. Ian's taking some pictures of the wild here. Ian Hemp running this wonderful tournament. Mania tournament.
This is a terrible plan.
I know, I got my own picture taken. I might have posted. He's live on the scene. You can see those on the X-Wing Phoenix Squadron page soon. He's not only a great judge and tournament organizer, he's also a wonderful photographer.
And a very decent human being.
So mostly.
I have to put a www to make it a hyperlink.
We are still fixing the Reddit, so if there's lots of action happening on the stream, we don't know.
We're relying on you
My
all
God.
to narrate for us what is actually going on here. And here we have
Visit from Philip Ezekiel Booth here. His middle name might not actually be Ezekiel. It's not. It's confirmed. Joe Desmond using the barrel roll maneuver, and this is what will make or break the Wookiees here.
it's Dash being behind us.
Getting behind the Wookiees is
A good place to be.
like fish in a barrel.
Now, do you expect the Wookiees now to turn onto Poe?
Well, I think they sort of have to, and they'll reinforce the butt, as it were. But Dash still deals quite a bit of damage.
It's a lot of dice for only 1 agility.
It is.
Even with an evade.
So this is where Poe will now be in the danger zone.
Trying to determine whether or not Poe has a shot.
Oh, Joe cheating back Poe now. This is where it gets crazy. All right, look at this. This is a exacting target lock here. Oh, he's looking for a shot. Okay.
Yeah. He's sure.
Oh, they got an unofficial laser sight now. They might need a judge. Is there a judge over there? Oh, that's weird. Awkward. This is we're having a moment here. They're looking for line of sight of Poe.
Looks pretty close to call.
Phil's going in. I don't know if. Oh, judge, yeah. They have a laser sight, and usually you don't use a laser sight to determine line of sight because they're not perfect.
But very few things are.
Well,
besides yourself.
The straight edge, I know I am. But you're supposed to use the straight edge of a range ruler.
Well, they did try
If
that.
possible.
And were unable to determine.
So I'm not sure what I guess they decided.
They decided that Poe did not have
Without
a shot.
calling a judge.
They decided Poe does not have a shot. And here comes Dash with those beautiful gold dice.
Encourage the decision.
Oh, Phil walked over and they decided immediately that he did not have a shot.
Last shield. That's the last shield off of one of the Wookiees.
Ooh, damage cards are coming down.
Oh, was there
There's damage cards.
Missed the damage cards.
There's real life damage cards. It looks like
two damage cards. So
that is dose.
even with the reinforced there, still got. Well, that's Dash for you though.
See, Dash doesn't care that the Wookiees are reinforcing the behind, as it were. Dash is a very grumpy HLC right now.
That is three. That is three. You are correct. Thank you, viewers, for keeping me
Look at
honest
that.
here.
That's good.
The amount of time it takes me to switch between windows and make adjustments to the stats.
I mean,
I
what?
sometimes miss some things.
John Bush was so active in the chat.
2 shields off of Poe.
Oh my.
2 shields off of Poe coming off now. And here comes more attacks on Poe. Poe is taking a lot of fire here.
Oh. Poe's rolling 1,000 dice somehow.
For range 3 and obstructed.
It's good work, Mage. That's why I pay you the big bucks.
You heard it here, folks. Grumpy Dan pays me the big bucks. You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
That's fair. 3 damage cards on a Wookiee.
Yeah, 3 damage, and Poe lost.
Dials are
2
going down
shields
again.
is all. I think with the combination of auto thrusters and those 4 dice from the second attack, I think he was.
Go ahead.
Well, business is now pick up here because these Wookiees are coming downtown.
So we're expecting to see a turn in from the Wookiees to try and block Poe.
Well, this is the problem is you've got all the Wookiees in the middle of all of the rocks. They can't be enjoying these.
Yeah, Wookiees don't love rocks. But Gabriel's a great player. He's experienced with the list. He's done very well.
I do question this rock placement, how this happened, because none of this is good for
the Wookiees.
Gabriel. And actually, as a Dash player, I'm surprised there's not more big debris brought by Joe. But yeah, it's kind of odd actually. I missed the setups. I don't know who brought what, but it doesn't seem like ideal for either player actually. Dash usually hates rocks because he can't shoot if he's on a rock,
Right.
which is annoying because then it forces you to barrel roll.
Well, I see. Yeah, we only have 2 debris here.
And it's a smaller of one in the middle is the smaller debris.
Yeah. And one of the tiny rocks,
Yes,
which I'm
the
guessing was brought
mustache.
by Gabriel probably.
The
Because,
mustache rock, in fact.
oh, that's the term for that one.
It's in fact a mustache. So, yeah, I'm wondering if I'm the Wookiees, I assume I bring all debris because I don't want to lose shots if a Wookiee's on a rock.
Right. And they don't care about stress too much
no.
because they're not. I mean, I guess they're reinforcing, but they're not relying on offensive mods to get damage through.
Yes, it is in fact the most hit rock, the mustache rock.
Really?
Yes, it is a fact.
Where's your statistics?
Statistical. It's a.
What study was that, Grumpy?
It's the Grumpy study. It's a mustache rock. It's a fabled tale.
Oh, Mantis Delight agrees with you, so I guess I don't have enough information to argue.
Yeah.
It's on Wikipedia.
It's on Wikipedia.
All damage cards.
Yeah, 70% of the time it works every time. Roughly.
Good to know. Now, don't be confused. Mountie is not actually a Canadian. Well, my Mountie is a Canadian, but he lives in LA.
That's fair.
So.
And you also didn't say A, so I didn't.
Right, there's that.
Not the A.
I have yet to see Mounties Delight say A in the chat. So that's exactly where I would have put that Wookiee there. Because now Poe's either going to bump and have a bad day.
So Wade and Gabriel might be brothers.
3 turns out. Runs.
Now Gabriel, one of our players from Mexico, right?
No.
Mexicali.
Mexicali?
Same thing.
No, okay. We had two players from south of the border in the regionals here.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. Advantage of living in Arizona, I guess. We get to be an international event at our regionals.
Yes, you have international flair today.
It's from you, man.
Listen, Bushman. He is probably, in fact. Anyway. See.
Claro que sí.
Oh, we're gonna have some bumperoos here.
Some
Ooh, Mantis Fox has the facts. In fact, representing Mexico
we have a bump here.
is the Gabe.
Good collaboration. Making
Joe
sure
is in fact from California.
and
bumperoo.
no train tracks or anything there. They trusted the judgment.
Yeah,
Probably not.
Not a train track moment.
Not a train track. Now I'm curious to see where Poe goes because that's a lot of Wookiees.
If I'm a Poe boy, this is why
3 hard out.
he's got to fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is why I did not fly Poe.
That's what you do right there.
So
yeah.
I chose Miranda as my dash wingmate because I do not fly Poe, and this is exactly what I envisioned doing all day,
Just running away.
and that's why I did not fly Poe.
Miranda,
Miranda runs,
Miranda also runs away.
but Miranda also TLTs.
Right.
So I like having shots and running.
I'm a little sad. I don't want Joe Desmond to hear me, but yeah, okay, thank you. I was sad that he wasn't. He left his focus token behind.
Oh.
Hey, Ruben.
There's nothing worse than dropping your focus token for us. I mean, nothing makes me grumpier. I don't know about you.
Then what?
Losing my focus
Oh,
token.
yeah. Okay, we
Lots of damage is happening. I don't know.
4 damages
A
on that
Wookiee just
Wookiee.
blanked on it. That is a dead Wookiee.
That one reinforceable.
Goodbye. Wookiee 1.
Sad. Business is picking up here.
And auto thrusters. I'm gonna say, out of arc
Oh
actually.
my.
Nice dodges.
Dash did the work. Poe's doing the dance. It's all coming together. Joe, a master of the ranged control, clearly.
This is the second time we've had plot armor on stream. It's also being flown here at regionals by Ryan from Minox Squadron. This is the first time I've seen the 4 Wookiee list though.
Yeah.
Flown.
Yeah. When Gabe told me yesterday he was playing it, I was like, I thought he was lying. I just assumed he was lying. That's fair.
Why did you assume he's lying? You assume everybody's lying.
That's fair.
Poe did not do a green. Poe bailed out.
This is 4 Wookiees seems to be that'd be weak against harpoons, but I guess maybe it's not. I don't know if you didn't play against harpoons all day, but it seems like they'd be too easy to get behind and exploit.
In the post, when we're talking, we can discuss kind of their strength of schedule and what they've seen so far. Now, top 16 is single elimination, right? Once we're at this level, after making the cuts in Swiss yesterday. Oh, and this Wookiee is just not afraid of Rock. I think Gabriel realized he's not going to be able to catch
Poe.
not be able to catch Poe. And so they're choosing to turn their attention to Dash, who's the one who's really doing it.
He did not take a damage. Failed rock roll there.
No action, but as we mentioned, the Wookiees don't mind too much. Now, interesting. Is he taking a focus here or a reinforced
Now
focus?
the question is Dash going to the left? Oh boy.
And we're gonna see a barrel roll here.
This
to
is
the
a
right, probably.
I guess Joe assumed the Wookiees would turn for Poe.
Are you feeling like this is a good place for Dash? Are you feeling? You're more
Well,
experienced with
now
Dash.
this is fine because he's going to take some shots. I usually lean toward going away from everything with Dash.
And what is Poe doing here? So Poe is going
Poe's
to
gonna
regen the
just
shield
sit
here.
back, yeah. Joe's in a good spot now because he can fly right past the Wookiees again and stay behind them.
No shots. Poe continues to be out of range.
You cannot tell how many focus Dash has, but by the speed of the game, he can't have that many saved up.
Yeah,
I think they engaged on like turn 2 or 3.
yeah, it was a very fast engage. It was a fast game. Alright, so we're going to see another heavy laser cannon attack at Wookiee. Those gold dice are hard for me to read.
Looks like a lone wolf reroll to 2 hits. And
Rerolling a focus result for an evade.
Maybe an evade.
So 1 shield off of another Wookiee.
And that is exactly how the Wookiees would win this game.
Is by what?
Is with rolls like that.
You mean dash rolling like that?
Yes.
So you're saying that they're relying on dash rolling poorly?
Well, to an extent. Lone Wolf is not super reliable, only getting to reroll 1 blank, but if he rolls poorly enough, the Wookiees won't take enough damage, and
Where'd you go?
sadly, the Wookiees are also unmodified attacks, so them hitting dash back isn't always guaranteed. Looks like dash is avoiding all of the damage. I don't think he... Or that wasn't dash. That was, oh, sorry, yes, dash.
Well done, Judge.
So he might have hit dash for 1 there. It went by pretty quick.
Let's see. I'm seeing some damage cards. Are those on dash?
No, I don't.
Vern, can you give us an update on how much health dash has left?
We have another reporter on the scene here.
We are divided away from Joe Desmond, even though his excellent hearing lets him overhear us.
He probably should just shout out loud and he would answer us.
All the shields are
All shields on
All
dash,
shields are gone on dash.
but no damage cards yet? Okay.
So this
That
is still...
definitely looks like damage cards.
So
But I guess that must
despite a dead Wookiee, we've got a ball game here.
be. Think so.
And this is the big one. This is the big round here
You
because
do probably played about this.
oh,
2 damage
2
on
damage on dash.
Wade brought me to a tournament.
Then yeah, I am surprised that Joe turned in dash unless he took all that damage this turn.
You put me in the car.
Dash has got to get out of there.
Elected to go take a nap out in the car.
He didn't even have
You made him take a timeout.
He didn't even have the window.
That's, it's legal for someone to go in and break the window if they see it.
That's for pets.
Oh.
That's what that's
The streamers are commenting that the Wookiee Commando...
If you want to play today, they're doing a casual event over on the other side. No pressure.
So,
We might ask Ian here, not sure.
But if you don't want to do it, we just have a bye every game, so it's fine either way.
Could I take the spot and then sub out with my friends between streaming? No. You can say no, and it's okay. That's okay, that's fine. You want to play Ryan?
Don't have an unofficial ruling right now.
Alright.
We did it. We missed it. I'm not sure.
Dude, you better watch out. He's going to put you in the car.
I know he's going to stick me in the car.
Good call.
So they're commenting that the Wookiee Commando might have been used on defense,
It looks like
but it's only used on offense.
it did look like there was a reroll on defense. I wasn't sure. I was guessing it was a.
But
Maybe it was cocked.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my best guess.
So we might have shenanigans on the stream. I'm not sure.
Probably not. In any case, it's not our job to judge.
It's not our job. You tell him, Bushman.
Right. I needed to do more than
And
if you
another shield
if you
off
gotten that
of that.
boost through, like if we were just a little bit
So one
off
Wookiee's
that,
down, shields all.
Dash is HLCing the closer Wookiee with a lone wolf reroll. Looks like 4 hits. That is going to be a hurt Wookiee again.
my hope is to do more than
Or needs a 7.
So 2 shields off of that. Needs a 7. Yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Alright, so we have 1 Wookiee with shields down, and I didn't see damage cards.
This is the big round because you got to win this round, and then you get the dice. So dice only gets the top 8. So this is a heartbreaker either way for the losing player, as the fancy dice are the reason most of these people traveled here today. One from Mexico and one from California.
That's supposed to be candid. Wade pulled it off.
I don't do candid. No. When I see a camera, I pose.
When you don't see a camera, you still pose.
That's accurate, just in case. You never know. Dash died while I wasn't looking.
Good,
Good.
And those Wookiees take
My
down
God,
Dash.
and
So this is gotta take a close look at Poe here.
And 2 of those were.
Joe Desmond's now making faces at me, doing shruggaroos.
Hey, Joe, how many shields does Poe have right now?
1 missing.
Okay, I'm accurate. All right, so Dash got caught by the Wookiees after all.
Joe Dirty Desmond is still in the game, but Dash going down is a problem.
Especially because that HLC was the best way to get through the Wookiee defenses.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot of
I
hole.
am shocked that I don't know. It happened so fast that I don't know how it happened, but I would think that Dash would be behind the Wookiees the entire game.
Apparently not. You would have thought. You would have been wrong.
Maybe
As usual.
Maybe Joe needs to play better. Well, as a forever Dash player, I will tell you that in my head, I would have thought there would never have been a shot on Dash.
Really?
There's no reason.
You think you could have avoided those
Unless
183 yards?
Unless he splits up the Wookiees, there's no way. But
And yet here we are.
Well,
With one dead Wookiee.
as you saw, he turned in Dash even at the end, so he risked shots on Dash pretty much the entire time.
Well, and popping countermeasures that first turn, we kind of wound up jousting.
Well, that's the thing. You saw him jousting the Wookiees with Dash. That just doesn't make any sense.
All right, Poe's kind of facing off here. It is range 3, so he has auto thrusters working in his advantage.
That's really John Bushman loves the Wookiees, so that's probably why he's in this chat right now, commenting so much. John, this is it. This is the Wookiee meta. This is what he proclaimed when the wave came out.
Okay, so Poe takes a target lock, spending the target lock, it looks like, for that reroll, and then Poeing one of the focuses. So a final result of 3, attacking the Wookiee with his shields already down. Because it's range 3, he's rolling 2. It looks like he dodges both of them. Oh, nope. 2 shields. Oh, that was not the Wookiee with the shield. Yeah, the one with the shields down must have been out of range. I thought they would all be in range.
Our Wookiee damage might be wrong. If it's accurate, Joe is definitely not having a good time. But Poe's going to be hard to catch.
So the Wookiees are getting those rerolls off of the Wookiee commandos, right?
Only on offense, though.
Right. The wounded Wookiee reinforced, so that was why he elected to shoot something. Yeah, no tactician here. By the way, are you seeing how I'm keeping track with my browser?
Yeah.
And then I always put Twitch in the background so we can see the chat, and then this is the actual stream itself. Just so you know the windows, because I might step out and ask you to run one. Is that fair?
Yes.
You're welcome to have whoever you want to commentating with you.
This is the crux of the game here, is whether or not Poe can be slippery enough to avoid shots and get back around and kill the Wookiees. This could be 40 minutes of circling. Because Poe can't risk what he's risking right now,
Which is a head-on.
which is any type of head-on, and yet he has to do more damage, otherwise he's going to lose on points.
Yeah, so Poe has to take down 2 more Wookiees
Yes.
to get the advantage on points because they're small ships, so they don't give half points. Which is that's a tall order. Now, I'm curious here what Poe's maneuver will be. I'm thinking it might be a 4K if he's feeling really gutsy.
He's in a spot where nothing's great, and the Wookiees can try to block him into the rocks.
The other option that we could see is maybe like a one bank and then a boost, or one straight boost to try and get a shot.
My guess is that he's got to go fast and assume that the Wookiees are going to come in for the block. But if Gabe comes in slow, which is what he's doing, then Joe's going to slam right into him. So either way, this is a gamble. This is basically a coin flip of was he going to come in hard with the Wookiees, or was he going to come in
50-50. I feel like this is a lose-lose situation in any circumstance.
for sure? But now this was the decision point of
And Gabriel
either
set
Poe
up-
goes slow or Poe goes fast. If Poe went fast, he's going to bump.
And Gabriel here setting up the intentional block.
So as these pair down, just grab whatever table you want.
Thanks. Intentional block to make
Held
sure.
up, and Joe went fast, like I was saying, and there's the bump. So
Is it a bump?
it had to be. So Gabe going slow was the answer, and now Poe is in trouble.
Yeah, so Poe will be taking a range 1 shot from the Wookiee he did not bump into, and a range 2 shot. Is that going to be obstructed?
Now this is the shining moment here, because this is Gabe's chance to do real damage to Poe.
Showing 2.
Business is about to pick up right here.
Poe blanks on defense.
Oh
That's
my.
no shields. No shields left on Poe. And the range 1 shot from the second Wookiee.
That looks like evades.
Those
It
white
looks like a
dice are-
Poe. That looks like a Poe evade. So Poe
loses shields, but
definitely
no Poe.
took some type of damage. I'm going to shout to Joe Desmond because I didn't know. I have no idea how many damage cards Poe has, but this is now the spot he needs to be in.
You think Poe likes his spot right now?
Well, now he does. He's going to fly right past these Wookiees. The thing is, with the 180 arcs, like, obviously, it allows you to turn them and still hopefully get shots here. The rightmost Wookiee, of course, might still get shots, depending. But he's got to avoid these rocks. You can't really afford to cluster up on the rocks either.
I'm 38 minutes.
Ryan Farmer just talked to us again. That was nice.
He was a perfectly pleasant individual.
So handsome. I don't know if you can T-roll here. You can just do a far move and boost away.
Poe with advanced optics isn't afraid of that stress like he used to be.
But the problem here is that a T-roll puts you in range of
Still staying
a
close.
Wookiee shooting you.
Yeah. But without staying in range, he's not going to be able to do any damage either.
And I did not see this. Oh, okay.
Just marking. Just marking.
Oh, I was tricked. Oh, a little Wookiee nudge do over there. That Wookiee avoids the rock. This Wookiee got bumped. I don't know if he's going to adjust it. Gabe's trying to tell him now. Don't let Joe do it. Joe is not looking at anything. Alright, that Wookiee might be in a precarious spot now because it literally moved.
So allowing his opponent to rearrange. It looks like Joe's a good sport about
That's
it.
fine.
It wasn't a deliberate.
That's closer to where it was.
There's no cheating.
Well, because Gabe's in a spot where that amount of distance it was nudged is going to make him hit a rock. And this is what I expected from this one here.
Yeah,
This is
just
going to let
turning
him get the... So now if he T-rolls, he's going to get shots.
Or if he does a 3 bank and boosts out, try and get that range 3. Not going to regen this turn. Oh, he is going for the regen. 3 straight.
So this is risky here. This is...
So I'm gonna.
This might be the game, folks.
I will add a shield in just a moment. And a boost to try and get far.
Reduce room while he had to get out of the arc of the bottommost Wookiee here. So he's looking at 1 shot now.
Possibly 2.
No, that one's got to be out of range anyway. No, it's... Nope.
Oh,
You got to go
out
with the
of
arc.
Yeah, out of arc. But is taking a range 3 shot, so he has auto thrusters to help him. Should be able to mitigate at least some of the effectiveness here. 2 showing, and
Poe doing Poe things to avoid the damage.
how much did he avoid? I can't tell. I need to get a dice cam. That's what I've decided
Yes, you
after
do.
this. I'm sorry. This is my first tournament streaming. I'm doing okay.
You're doing better now than I am.
Better now that Grumpy's here.
Again, this is like we talked about 10 minutes ago. It's going to be very hard for Poe to get shots on the Wookiees without risking his own life. And yet he's got to kill 2 Wookiees.
Right. And that's a tall order. We're down to halftime now, or a little less than halftime. It's in that 35 minutes left in the round, and the closest Wookiee is still 6 HP away, which is at least 2 attacks, possibly more with the reinforce.
It's not looking good. We are in it for the long haul now, folks.
On the Wookiee die is a 3 hard red.
I do not know.
Hey, audience, is the 3 hard red on the Ozachuk? Hey, greetings from Buenos Aires. This is top 16. What we're seeing so far, we see a couple of this plot armor build with Poe and Dash. We have a handful of let's see, gunboats. It looks like. I'm seeing more Wookiee ships as I'm looking around here.
Wade is standing now. Exciting.
A few Skurgs,
Some Skurgs.
a couple of Sages.
There's some Ventress.
I am seeing a Star Viper over at table 2. I'm guessing it's Thweek.
That is a Thweek.
Yeah. Our audience was just asking about what top 16 is looking like for us. And a good mix, I'd have to say. Pretty good mix.
Oh, the only Wookiee red is a 5 forward, apparently. So the Wookiees have only 1 red. Oh, John Butcher knows his Wookiees.
And guys, Grumpy Dan is playing Pokemon Go instead of watching the match.
I am, in fact, tapping on my phone.
He is indeed. Yeah, Wookiees, definitely it's their game to lose at this point. As much as I want to root for Poe, I think Gabriel knew what he was doing. Quick draw, you know what? Imperials, I'm seeing gunboats. I don't see SFs really. I'm gonna go do a quick lap. I'm just gonna walk up and down the tables and let you know if I see any quick draws.
Wade is on the move, folks.
We do have an SF. I'm assuming it is a quick draw, and it's facing off against triple defenders. Actually, we have triple defenders at the top table
That
right
might
now.
be a quick draw over here too.
Oh, it might be another one.
Yeah, the three gunboats and the Wade's on the move. All right. The Wookiees are spreading out a bit, which is to be expected. You got to chase down Poe. Just getting shots on him is important here. It's a beautiful thing right now. Joe swinging Poe around the bend here. This is like watching a NASCAR, if NASCAR was in space and involved shooting at each other. Getting some range 3 shots now on Poe. Joe's dice, as usual, absurdly good. Gabe's really going to have to trap Poe to do any real damage here. Re-rolling with Wookiee Commandos. Poe rolling 1,000 dice again. And Gabe failing to hit Poe again. This is going to be a big turn here, because this is where you think you're going to have to trap Poe on the side and at least get a couple shots on him. This is where unpredictability is key. Anything could happen here. And again, Poe has to do some work here. He has to kill 2 Wookiees to win this game. And getting shots on just 1 is not easy. This Wookiee does not care about that debris. That's a stressed Wookiee, folks. Look at the Wookiee rage as they bash through debris. That's the sound that Wookiee just made, as it didn't care about debris. This is a full-on... Why would they eat debris for breakfast? That's disgusting. Wookiees eat porgs for breakfast. We all know that. And Poe is flying right into this Wookiee storm. And by God, we're about to have it here. This is it. 3 shots on Poe, and I am taking down this Pokemon gym as I talk. Let me tell you, this gym is yellow, and Team Mystic's not having it, so I am taking down this gym in Pokemon Go while I watch this game. I am multitasking the hell out of the stream right now. No, the poor Chewbacca doesn't care about poor sad eyes. And here's the first shot on Poe. 3 hits, and Joe rolls his dice hard with emphasis. Joe's getting louder. That means that he lost a shield. This is it. This is your all-in moment. This is your shining moment. Joe, oh, that was an auto thruster? No. I don't know what's happening, folks, but this could be the game. Mamma mia, that's a lot of hits. Oh my. And there you have it. The Wookiee rage consumes the Joe Desmond as he stomps off in delight. Joe looks really happy about losing for some reason. He can't believe he just lost to the Wookiees. There is a look in his eyes like the fury of Kashyyyk knows no bounds. He might take a trip right now to a forest and burn it down. Oh, look at Gabe repping on camera. I love it. Now look at that. Viva Mexico! Ah, see. So Mexico stays alive in today's International Flair Tournament. My man, Gabe's getting a high five right here. The Wookiee sensation takes down Poe and Dash. Meta that, folks. Meta that.
I was gonna say, do you want to do an interview with Gabe afterwards? You leaving, Jeremy? No, I just want to say so. Oh, hey, nice to see you.
So Joe ran away. So if he doesn't come back soon, I am gonna take his world dice. That's a fact.
Little lost, by the way.
What?
Little lost, by the way.
For what?
Lost right now.
Chris Little lost?
You can stop tapping now.
Oh shit. I take over this gym. I earned it.
Pokemon Go is away.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, folks. I'm claiming this gym now.
All right, so Wookiee Commandos moves on to top 8.
Time he goes to the gym, people.
This is the only time Grumpy Dan goes to the gym is when it's Pokemon.
Oh, golly.
The Pokemon gym,
Because he's
folks.
already the perfect man.
I am, in fact, perfect. Thank you.
All right, let's see. We got 52 viewers. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're
Only
here
52?
at the Arizona Regionals.
Do they know Grumpy Dan is on?
Well, you could feel free to publicize my stream more if you'd like to, Grumpy Dan.
That's fair. Look at the Wookiees just
yeah.
on the table. All 4 now.
only-
Gabe put the 4th one back on to show his dominance of the Wookiees.
Well, yeah. So 99-25. That's a pretty big victory for the.
Who's Grumpy Dan? This guy. But it's a Bush fact, Bushman. Oh, Joe Desmond's back to congratulate his opponent on smashing him now.
Well,
He's really happy about it. That's
do you want
what I
to
enjoy.
conduct an interview with the players?
Good try. And
Okay, yeah. You should go invite them over to discuss play of the game, or kind of the hardest plays, hardest decisions.
let them have their. They're trying to let them clean up.
Do we
here
have a
for
place for
minute.
updating Senate? I don't think we have. Well, Grumpy Dan, do you know if we have a list builder up yet or anything?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think that. Normally we put those up afterwards, so I'm sorry we don't have any. We don't have any live. I will try and get a list of the top 8 for you. I'll even try and grab the list for the top 8 for you guys.
Yeah, we're not sure what beat what or who beat who, but at least one of the top 2 seeds is down.
Bushfax, thanks for the link. That is the link to the official Phoenix Squadron Facebook. Yeah, I'd be happy to see some top 8 lists.
we're about
Alright,
to-
cool.
We have
Nathan,
one.
Did you moved up? All right, excellent.
Oh,
So,
you won.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, so those of you who were watching yesterday remember Nathan Smith's list, Asajj and Sol Sixa. He has progressed all the way to the top 8, which is awesome. Congratulations, Nathan. What were you facing in top 16?
Rack and quick draw.
Okay, cool. So there was a quick draw in top 16.
And a rack.
There's 2?
Yeah.
Who invited a decimator to a gunboat party? Honestly,
Oh, okay. So both quick
Look at
draws
this cleanup.
knocked out.
look at Joe as he throws his things recklessly into his box. My God, this is a disaster. Gabe tidies up his Wookiee area.
Carrying
Well-groomed, pampered Wookiees. Joe. They're happy Wookiees, combed hair, well-fed, full of porg in their bellies.
The Wookiee purr.
As Joe throws his tokens into space.
Good God.
It's going to be a long Kentucky Fried Pork. It's going to be a
see any
long
breading in the last
ride
guy.
back to California for Joe with this Wookiee defeat. And I can't say I'm not enjoying it, honestly. Joe, wait, let's see how good his hearing is. Joe, how's it taste? Good, he didn't hear me. He's too busy throwing stuff. Now he can't hear me. Now his hearing doesn't work. I haven't even begun to be savage yet.
You can tune out what he wants to.
I'm just starting to turn the
I'm gonna
grump
go
up
try
to
and collect,
11. It's still
what's the
early.
top 8?
Wade's going to go be a on-site reporter here and try to get the list
Have a seat.
from top 8.
That's the King's throne.
The King's throne is questionable. Joe is now carefully placing tokens back in. Look, see, the Wookiees are last. Such care for the Wookiee squadron. They're also all different colors, it looks like. No, maybe there might be 2 grains. I'm not sure. Oh, Joe's out. But Budget Nathan ID. Would you like to be interviewed here, sir?
Yeah, because I know averages.
Do you want to step? You want to step into the booth here? We have the Joe Desmond, who I was just talking lots of trash about.
Yeah.
On the look at that lone Wookiee right there. How's that taste?
So
I think that's the one you
so
killed.
Wookiees with 3 dice and Wookiee commandos average 1.875 hits.
That's he's talking about Matt. This is Joe Desmond,
And then
who just
Wookiees
got crushed
with
by
a
the
focus
Wookiees, folks.
average 2.25 hits. Okay. And I don't know if you just watched that game, but that was 3. He played very well, and I made one mistake with dash, but
which was jousting 4 Wookiees.
no, that was correct.
Oh, okay.
No, because I needed to get behind him. Well, after I jousted, after I did the 3-bank over the Wookiees, I should have one lefted towards the edge of the board, and continued to stay behind them.
I wasn't ready for this.
Oh, so yeah, after I
Wait, you're 18 now,
3-banked,
right? I
yeah,
can touch
I'm 18, yeah. So after I 3-banked over the Wookiees and barrel rolled, I had enough room to one left behind the Wookiees, towards the edge of the board, and I didn't. If I did that, there's no way I would stay behind the Wookiees. I might not have killed the Wookiee that one round, but I don't think I needed to because Poe was fine. I just got scared when Poe did the quad blank.
The bigger problem is your hope of beating the list is dash.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so
I
as
should
soon
just
as
play
dash
safe
is
with
gone,
dash. Yeah.
right from her, give me a winky do.
Yes, I
your
should've
only
just-
hope of winning was getting dash behind.
Yeah, or
and
no,
Poe
so
running all day.
If I can, I can possibly win if I trade dash for 2 Wookiees, because if I can kill 1 before time ends, I win. It's hard, but like,
Sure.
when there's only 2 of them, it's a lot easier to juke one and then range to the other, and also like he shouldn't be. Oh man, Poe kept getting hit at range 3.
Well, those are Mexican Wookiees. They're not your normal Wookiees. Because Gabe is fresh from Mexicali.
Dude, I've flown.
You don't know how he
I've flown like
rolls
40
in the
games with
barrio.
quad Wookiees. You never roll like that. I've never once.
Gabe from a barrio. Where is Gabe?
I have like 40 games. I've played that squad at least 40 times. You just don't do that.
40 times. Wait, your squad or the Wookiees?
Wookiees.
That is a lie.
No.
You have not played against 4 Wookiees 40
No, I
times.
have played 4 Wookiees myself 40 times, not against it.
What?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
What do you mean? What does it mean?
Who
I played
plays 40 games with 4 Wookiees?
me because I was gonna bring to regionals, but I brought Ego instead to Fresno.
You know how much I practiced for?
None. That's why you did terrible.
I didn't do that bad.
Yeah, you did.
No, look at Gabe. Look, you see, he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. His Wookiees are done with you.
It's Wookiee, dude. They are like, this guy's a scrub.
They ate dash for
Yeah,
breakfast,
they
and then they like
gone.
Poe's trying to run. They were still hungry and just ate him.
But yeah, I mean, what can you? I got a couple more regionals. I just want the advantage templates. They're so. You see how small they are? The templates.
No.
They're so. You can put your ship wherever you want. There's so much wiggle room. It's dumb.
Joe's excited about small things. I
Yeah.
don't know what that means.
You can just know. You just move your ship left and right. Yeah, my dice. Good point. Darth, whatever. Yes, I am whining about my dice like a bitch.
Or dash. So here
Good
goes
point.
Gabe coming for the real deal. Gabe.
Ooh,
here.
yeah, the winner.
Gabe's coming in here.
He actually knows
the
how to play.
champ.
I'm the scrub.
I don't know if we don't have much camera room here. I'm gonna mess with
Scoot it back.
Wade's stuff. Oh, there he is.
No,
He's
it's
coming
the
in.
the
There's Gabe. It's his hand. Boop.
Mexico.
That's a Viva Mexico. That's why I said they were Mexican Wookiees. They weren't just regular Wookiees.
Yeah.
Right, and they roll better, and they crush dash.
They
apparently.
crush, yeah.
So,
Three-round dash.
The Wookiees cross the border.
so that's accurate. Oh my gosh, talk about, I don't even know. They smuggled in his carpets apparently. So yesterday when he told me he's playing 4 Wookiees, I'm just like, don't you lose to dash? And he's like, meh. And then he's all like, I crush Wookiees with dash. And then we saw what happened. So
I mean,
no comment. Let's see the face. The face tells everything. So basically, you missed Broken Dengar when you used to be good at
oh
this
god,
game.
yeah. No, I was
So-
so good when I could just run overclock Dengar. It's so easy. Like, you just one straight to victory. Like, they say rebels are the one straight to victory. No, Dengar. One straight, just joust them. Don't even think about anything. Great.
So, yes, I think Gabe played 41 games with his Wookiees. That's why he beat
Oh,
you.
that's a great.
Gabe
point.
did, in fact, as the commenters pointed out,
Yeah. That's,
did practice indeed one more game than Joe with the Wookiees.
Well, I only had like 20 or 30 games with Dash Bell, actually.
20 or 30 games.
That's
I don't
it.
even know what that means. I've used Dash
It was
my whole
practice.
career and have 20 or 30 games.
I only
I
have
don't-
seven games with Wookiees.
And that was yesterday.
Yeah.
And today.
Oh,
that was 6
sick to my
rounds, and then
stomach.
this round.
All right, I'm done.
Gabe's living
I'm
the dream.
Done. Bye
Well,
forever,
thank you-
guys.
thank you,
you,
Joe.
Grumpus Stannis. You system open?
I'm going to the system
Yeah,
open.
I'm not gonna be playing
and I'll
Dash
crush him
Bell.
there.
Just fuck that. No, I'm gonna be playing it. You should tech against it. Yeah. Goodbye forever.
Anyway, Joe's leaving. Sorry, Joe.
Salty Joe.
Salty Joe. Preferably Salomon. Oh, hi, Gabe. Gabe's here joining us.
I can translate to Mexican.
Oh,
Say
okay.
me,
Do we
¿Cómo
have,
estás, Gabriel?
oh, see. So playing the Wookiees hard. So what are you afraid of if you have something you don't want to face here? Or do you not really care about? I mean, is there anything that beats the
Well,
4 Wookiees?
The Wookiees are a little tanks
Yeah.
and got 3 dice, red dice for 4. It's a team for 12
Yeah,
dice, red
yeah.
dice. And I can reroll the focus.
Yeah. So a lot of offense, the 180 arcs. So you're turning and still getting shots.
And the reform is guarantee 1 evade. It's
Right. So even though you're not, you're getting the free evade every time, even though you're only rolling 1 die. But again, like you saw with Poe, you can't afford to get in there and just
Yeah.
get shots. For them to get shots on you means they're risking
I
the Wookiee
changed
attack
the
on you. This is what it looks like when Wookiees attack. It's like a Kamehameha. I
I
don't
changed the
know.
strategy
For all the
to get
listeners, that was
focus.
a visual joke.
Like this.
Oh, can you see? Oh,
They can see me.
I put it on interview.
I don't even know what's happening right now. I wore this for Chris Little and he lost, so I don't have it anymore. Anyway, so don't apologize. It was beautiful. No one appreciates Chris Little. He can go back to Tucson.
Well,
Anyway.
Wookiees is still on the fight. See
Yes. So vote Wookiees. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
We'll keep rooting for Gabe and Viva Mexico
ya. Viva Mexico.
in this house. So one Cali person is grumpy right now. That's Joe, and I love that. So all the people that like I really salty, grumpy, want to just be crushed, lost, right? I mean, so I'm feeling pretty good about it right now. Joe Desmond, one of my arch nemesises, who I've sworn a blood oath to destroy. It's not a nemesis when I say it.
Oh, okay.
Nemesis is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's Nemesi, I think.
Grumpy.
So I don't know. That's beautiful. That's good. It's the Wookiees because it's the life debt. I need a nut.
I
Someone rub
brought
me
you
nuts.
snacks, so you don't want me to be grumpy crushed.
Yes, that's actually here. I just want to show it on stream. So this is part of the secret to Gabriel's success
Here comes their Hans.
is his Han Solo carrying case.
It's beautiful.
It's handsome.
Who's a Michael Deegan?
That's a good one. I just collected, so about half of the top 16 matches are done. We just saw Gabriel's victory over Joe Desmond using the 4 Wookiee list. Some other builds that have won and are progressing up to the top ace. We have Captain Nim, Rebel Captain Nim, with Poe Dameron, a lone wolf Poe Dameron, which is kind of interesting. That's flown by Eric Small, who might be the next one on stream. Alex Farley using a Nim Miranda list, so even after the nerf to Genius, still placing in the top 8 with Nim and Miranda. And then as I previously mentioned, Nathan Smith using Soul Sixa and Asajj, Time Walk Asajj,
Massage?
to Soul Sixa
Is
and
he
Asajj.
gonna massage me?
No, Asajj. It's gonna Asajj you.
Weird.
Michael Deegan, his
Hold
game
on.
is still going on.
Is
I
that
believe.
Michael Deegan?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know how to find out. Michael Deegan. No one responded to me.
Mountie, I'm sorry.
How rude.
We don't know. We don't know.
What does he look like?
Anyways, it is. Oh, we lost connection, but we
To what?
reconnected. I don't know. But,
They're pointing at each other right now. So anyway, Joe Desmond lost, so that's pretty
He needs
good.
to find out.
So that makes me a little bit less grumpy. And then Chris Little, who's my other arch nemesis, also lost. So someone's sad about it in there. But Tucson's still alive because Alex Farley won.
Yep, Alex Farley's moving on.
Alex Farley's a big jerk face
Alex
too.
Farley with his Nim and Miranda. So that makes 2 Skirgs so far. One, both of them Rebel Nim, but then 3 Skirgs. All of them are running Skirgs.
Looks like Ryan Farmer
We have 2
won.
Rebel Nims and then the Scum Soul Sixa.
Do you know who won this game here? I was going to shout.
Not
I'm going
yet.
to shout and wave at them.
It looks to me, based on the ships that are on the board, that Ryan is moving on with his version of plot armor. So we still have.
So Minok is dead, and Minok has advanced to the next round. On the right, not sure. Oh, there's another list with multiple Wookiees
I believe it was defeated
that lost
to
the
4 gunboats.
to 4 gunboats. Welcome to the gunboat meta.
Four,
And that's the other thing that I would think can slam behind the Wookiees and just give them a rough day here.
how many locals left?
I'm gonna shout names in a second here. Let's see. So Ryan Farmer. Oh, Joe. I didn't do it. Whatever it is.
I
Who? What happened there?
The 4 gunboats.
What's your name? Nick won with 4 gunboats. In fact.
Harpoon
Sorry,
gunboats.
We were like, he has all of the gunboats. In fact, according to
So that
what he
was, that
just
was
said.
an interesting match.
He looks
actually.
trustworthy,
was
so
watching
I believe him.
The last part of it, and it's 4 gunboats versus 4 Wookiees, and the Wookiees just couldn't answer the harpoons, especially when they can reload.
You know what? We're all locals here. I don't want to hear this. We're all locals except for the Minox and the Tucson people who we don't talk about. Unless they win, then I'll count them as
Right.
locals.
Well,
That's a lot of conditions.
I add conditions as needed.
I don't like conditions as a gameplay. I don't think cards that require other cards to
Oh,
make sense. Are,
you mean good? Well, you can only fit so much text on the tiny
well,
card.
then you shouldn't make cards that require more text. In my
What fun
opinion.
is that? Would you rather have it be Warhammer and have a book?
No, and
That's
what
as I'm looking
I don't want
actively
it,
for
I don't want
Warhammer.
it going that direction. I don't love conditions. I mean, I play them because they exist. Captain Rex, I like. Kylo's obviously strong.
I love Wade.
Aw, that's nice of him to say.
I like his beard, actually.
Little lost to Rebel
Iraq? Is that even real life?
Could be. I think so.
The feed was cutting out. Oh, man.
Dang it. Sorry about that, guys. It says right now that our connection's strong. Next round should be starting. I have the calendar here somewhere. Just a moment. Stay tuned.
But they can still see me. Huh?
Yeah, they can still see you. So be entertained. Is the calendar in the event page or just in the group page? It's got to be in the event page. Oh no, here it is. Sunday main event. Round 2 starting at 12 o'clock. So in 30 minutes, we'll have 30 minutes between this round and the next round. Grumpy will do his best to keep you entertained while we're waiting. So next round, 30 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to be discussing some of the other top 8 lists. We'll try and meet with a few more of the victors going into top 8, and maybe some of the people who got eliminated here in the top 16, because that's still a good accomplishment. It's still so it's interesting. We have 1 plot armor that won and 1 plot armor that lost.
That's Dash and Poe.
That's Dash and Poe for those of you who
Because
who are
they're
not aware.
heroes, and heroes don't die.
I guess so. Although Dash isn't even canon anymore, so I don't know how his plot armor works.
I'll also be defending this Pokemon gym while
Okay.
on the phone with you.
Nobody cares. So one eliminated by Wookiees. The other one victorious over Quick Draw Rack. Oh no, sorry. Ryan's game was against a Ghost.
Yeah,
was it Ghost?
it was a Ghost.
Ghost?
Ghost Wookiee.
Ghost with Lowrick.
They missed.
Kanan Biggs maybe.
So all of the gunboats is still alive over here.
So 4 gunboats?
4 gunboat list. Dash
Successful.
Pro list.
One set of Wookiees lost to the gunboats.
And
one set of Wookiees won against plot armor.
So Mexican Wookiees stronger than non.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
And then what's Nathan's list? You're the
Soul 6.
Soul 6 Asajj, which
The
we saw on
massaging
stream
list.
yesterday. He did a great job.
I didn't see it.
Soul 6's bombs caught people off. How'd that round go, Nathan? You want to come talk about this round?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd be happy. I'm going to let Grumpy Dan interview.
Good.
But his list is right
Ooh, let me see.
here, front and back.
Front and back.
Come on over.
It's-
That makes sense.
We're about to get a. This is it. Get excited. This is the Nathan Smith here, folks. He's handsome. His beard's luxurious, and he's live in your household or mobile device right now. Nathan is alive and well here after being the number something seed.
9.
9
Yeah.
seed. And he's flying Asajj Ventress and Sol 6, which is a Skurg bomber. I don't even know what that means. That is the bomber that drops bombs with the 1-turn templates instead of the 1 straight template if you want.
It's the not Nimsker.
That is a fat Sol 6.
Yeah.
So this is fat Asajj Deluxe Sol 6. So anyway, so how did your what'd you play against? How'd your game go over there?
Played against Rack and Quick Draw. I went 100-0.
Rack Quick Draw. Oh,
Rear
that was
Admiral
Z.
Sheerno.
That was a local.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was too bad 2 Phoenix guys got matched up in the first round, so
So Rack Quick Draw is an interesting choice to even bring in the first place, knowing that the gunboats were hard and heavy, and Dash Poe doesn't really care. But
Yeah.
in your list, I mean, I guess Rack is not really a problem either. Was it Kylo on the Rack?
no. He had
It's even more confusing.
Gunner Vader.
So a Buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Buzzsaw Decimator,
Yeah.
and a Quick Draw. So effectively the problem is people know that 3 of the baby gunboat and Quick Draw is a top list. So people are ready for Quick Draw in general,
Right.
and ready for gunboats. So by bringing Quick Draw with a Decimator, you're sort of doubling down on the stuff people are ready for.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more surprising that
He,
I guess he got the right matchups and made it in, but
Yeah, he was doing well yesterday. My list just had a lot of shields for him to chew through with that Vader.
yeah, the Vader doesn't help against you.
And by that point, I have trajectory simulator,
Yeah.
bomblets, and harpoons. So, I just grenade launcher the bomb and then follow up with the harpoon.
Did you even lose a ship?
I did not.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had me down to 3 health left on Soul 6, and Asajj was untouched. And technically, I didn't kill either of his ships. Like, the finishing shots on both of them was his Vader, and then he baffled when Quick Draw was
okay.
in range of the
Alright.
bomb.
So
and then,
let's
yeah.
not get it twisted here.
Yeah.
Z is a big fan of the tricks,
Yes.
and so he loves playing Baffle on Quick Draw. So you could purposely hurt yourself to get a free shot off Quick Draw when Quick Draw loses a shield. Which, as many people have told him, you pay a lot of points for Quick Draw, which is effectively an ace, a high PS
Right.
ace.
then
So
you're just doing
it's
your
a
opponent's
bonus
favors.
thing that when you lose a shield, you get to shoot again. But he likes to trigger it when he wants. But losing a shield is a big deal when you're paying that much for an ace.
Yeah,
So,
and
but
the
again,
only
it works. I mean, it's just
it didn't do anything in this game.
bad matchups will be
yeah.
the end of you in this game. And I noticed, your Soul 6, Yeah, well, that regen too, obviously. So Soul 6, you actually have TLT and expertise.
Yeah.
So your TLT shots are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you use your, but again, you don't really care about stress. Nothing.
No.
Not too much is stressing you here. So
I mean, it turns off my expertise. But match yesterday, I was double stressed for most of the match, and you can still do damage with the primary if they turn off the expertise, you just turn him into a knife fighter and fly in close.
Let's see how clear this works here. Boop. No, not really, but there's a list. I assume we'll have some type of list juggler up. It's probably too hard to see, but essentially, like you mentioned, he was on the stream yesterday, but his Asajj is what's being called the Time Walk Asajj by John Grasser, which we won't talk about, but
Grasser
effectively,
and Chris Allen.
Because of the card Time Walk from Magic, where you take an extra turn, the Asajj has 2 glitter stems and a countermeasures on it, so it effectively allows it to, when in a moment where it's getting shot, pop a glitter stem and a countermeasures to effectively give you 3 evade and turn all your focuses into evades so that you don't get hit, effectively making sure you basically in your first danger zone time of getting shot at, you're not taking any damage at all. And then Asajj is just gross, circling the board and giving other stuff stress. But the Soul 6 is interesting. So launching bombs and super consistent TLTs and harpoons.
Yeah.
But as John Bushman's a big Brobot fan will point out, it's effectively sort of like a Brobot for a turn. So you have an Asajj that's basically unhittable for at least one combat round, and then super consistent the rest of the time. So, yeah, it's definitely a super solid list here.
And with them both being at PS6, I can use the title to reduce agility by 1 with the tractor beam, and then follow up with that hard-hitting, consistent shots. So.
Yeah. Well, it's a super rude list. So I guess the question is, what are you afraid of facing? What do you think is gives you problems here?
I do not enjoy seeing Podash across the table.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a thing.
Fortunately, the one that's left is on the other side of the bracket from me, so,
So we expect to see a Ryan Farmer, Nathan Smith final.
Maybe.
Dashing through the Poe, as it was named, apparently. What time?
Switch
Game time?
Switch view.
Grumpy? Oh, sorry, switching view.
If you switch to table view, we'll be able to see.
I need to click stuff. Which one?
Table view.
Yeah.
Oh, we're clicking stuff. Ooh, 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
2 minutes, 50 seconds.
We're the timekeeper? Is that real life?
You've been promoted to the Keeper of the Sands of Time.
I'm not only grumpy and commentating, we're also the official timekeeper.
So, for our viewers who are still watching, the 2 games that are going on right now are Gunboats versus Defenders.
Can they hear you?
I think so.
This is a directional mic? Hold on. Wade's going to talk. They're cheering for me. I'll just pretend. Wade's going to talk. Tell us if you can hear him.
All right. So the 2 tables that are finishing with 2 minutes left are Triple Defenders versus Gunboats. And then we have a Scum list versus a Rebel list. It has Miranda in it. It's down to Miranda versus Star Viper, a Kyrzax, and a Protectorate.
Fenrau's off the board, so it's just Thweek and Talonbane.
That's impossible. Fenrau doesn't die.
I know.
In the Sheathapede he does.
It was a Sheathapede Fenrau?
No.
In a Scum list? Gross. I didn't know we were playing crazy rules. Wade's gone. Thank you. Yes,
people say the meta is wide open, so cross faction list. It's fine.
That's the direction the game is inevitably headed.
Right. All right, I'm gonna let you back in, Wade.
Oh, thanks, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan. Good luck. Keep the dream alive. We might get to see the Ryan Farmer versus Nathan final in the bracket. So fill out your brackets. Update them.
Well, that would be more compelling if we had a bracket for them to fill out. We can make one, actually.
It's Fantasy Flight. This wouldn't be the first time. We actually did that after a few times here.
All right. Actually, you know what?
It has shields. How am I getting updates? Is someone on their phone? That's so hardcore. This is like Inception. Someone's updating us live from over there on their phone.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful. Who was saying that? There's a big crowd over there. I feel like we streamed the wrong game.
Well, I mean, how was I supposed to know that?
Come on, Wade. Look at the big delay. What am I looking at? You're making me freak
Well,
out.
okay, so that's the reason we don't watch here. In fact, I usually pause this to increase bandwidth. We don't watch that. This is just for the chat.
Oh,
That's
God.
why
Hi, Germany.
Hey.
Oh. Okay. Anyway.
Well, I don't have an easy way of moving my camera, or I would go show us the last couple games.
That's how much we can move it. No, it's fine. It was exciting. So, basically, but we don't know the brackets. The brackets. Is that what you were saying?
I don't know. I'll have to get it. I'll see if I can get it from Ian, because I don't.
Ian's right there, but he's probably watching the end of the game.
Yeah, watch it.
So I guess we'll try to get something figured out so we can give you the bracket thingy thing.
Make a bracket. If I just find a bracket maker. Here, hold this.
Bracket maker is getting found.
Bracket.
I don't know. D lost.
So here we go.
I think the scum list
Top 8, AZ
might have
Regionals,
lost.
X-Wing, tournament type single elimination, bracket size. Yeah. Participants. Okay, so I need to know who's in. I know Alex Farley is in. I'm also going to include their names. Alex Farley's flying Miranda Nim.
That's interesting.
We have Nathan Smith, who we were just interviewing, flying Asajj Sol Sixa. We have Ryan Farmer, flying Dash Poe. We have, who else?
Forgot his name.
We have another one.
Unnamed.
Oh no, that's Eric Small.
No, there's only two.
Eric, are you a C Eric or a K Eric? C Eric, okay. Eric Small flying, what was his list?
I don't know. I don't think we have it.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, they're following Staple?
Nim and Poe.
Oh, no, here. What are these squads?
I'm seeing a lot of Sturgs, so they're still pretty strong. Nick's okay, I couldn't remember Nick's last name. Sorry, Nick. But he's not here right now. So.
He is the one playing all of the gunboats.
For gunboats? I'll say missile gunboats, or harpoon gunboats.
They are rude.
So out of the top 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then missing 3.
Missing 3, yeah.
I'll get him. Oh, wait. Gabriel, of course.
Oh, right, Gabe.
Gabe Salomon for Wookiees. Wookiee 2 E's, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't remember.
You should know. If anyone would know how to spell Wookiee, I would have expected
That's
it
fair.
from you, Grumpy Dan.
None of this helping me, but yeah, 2 E's sounds about right.
And then we just need the winners of the last 2. I will generate the bracket and put it in so that everyone can see.
Wade is on the case.
I am on the case.
I don't know how to get back. I'm just gonna. I can't see what's happening in the chat right now, but Wade will be back in a minute, and then I'll be able to see it again, hopefully. So time is up. All the rounds are over.
Flying Nim Miranda.
Another Nim Miranda. Andrew Cleaver. That is weird.
So, let me play 1 second. I'll be right back. Because Ian hates it.
Just entering the bracket.
No, I don't know. We're playing small. If it's done correctly, but the computer might match them over.
I don't know, Miranda and Nim somehow being awesome today. Miranda Nim wasn't exactly big thing in the meta, so this is sort of surprising.
Top 8!
We're doing top 8 announcements right now.
We've got, so on the stream, unless there are objections, we'll do Nathan Smith and Nick Saccone. Nathan's already been on stream. Okay. So Nick and Nathan, you are table 1. You've had this on stream too. So Alex Farley and Ryan Farmer, table 2. Eric Small and Andrew Cleaver on the stream. And then Tom and Gabriel, table 4.
So this will be Gunboats versus Wookiees.
This one?
No, not just that game.
It's not all the gunboats.
Quick draw in the news. I can spell. Quick draw plus 3 news. I'm not going to randomize seeds because I want to make sure that we have these correct. Alright, so.
Alex needs the squad list.
Oh, yeah, we borrowed it. Sorry, I'll give it back. wait. Alright. Alex. Here, Ryan. I'm going to pass this to Alex across the table for me. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to switch over so you guys can see the table view while they're setting up. I will be updating the list in just a moment. I want to make sure. Okay, so we have Quick Draw and the News, which is Tom. And he is going up against. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, edit. Cool. Thanks for letting me edit. Oh, it's not going to let me manually. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, I was really excited to build you guys a bracket, but I can't. Because, well, I can, but it's going to take a lot longer than I thought because I have to figure out who's seated against who.
Yeah.
So instead, what I will do is I will post the breakdown for right now. These are the top 4.
Oh, there's more Grubaholics in the stream. Hello, Cloud.
Alright, and let's get these updated. So, will you do me a favor, Grumpy? Will you build the 2 lists that are facing each other right now? So it's going to be Tom and Eric, which is the stapled one, this one, and this one.
Wade's putting me to work here, folks, so.
Okay, so I was wrong about the this one. That one's right.
PSC.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, you can use that for color commentary.
Yes, great. Okay.
This is a rematch. They actually faced each other's list.
Did they? Do you know who won?
Andrew.
Andrew won.
100 to 52. Eric took his
I am building.
All right, we have some insider information here.
List building.
They're actually, it's going to be a mirror match. We're close to it.
Sorry, folks, for the
It's fine. They're looking at the table.
break here. No, they want to hear my beautiful voice.
Well, they can still hear you. They just don't look at you.
But it's hard for me to talk and type.
All right. Now I can look at you. You need a hand?
I am doing stuff. Havoc.
Do you know how to use a squad builder, Grumpy?
I hope so. Barely. It's touch and go.
So it's going to be a Nim versus a Nim and Poe against Nim and Miranda. Now you're a big Miranda fan.
I'm a big Miranda fan.
I'm a big Poe fan. So
Although Miranda did get melted really fast for me yesterday, a lot of times.
So we have an interesting matchup here in that it's a rematch. Andrew Cleaver versus Eric Small. They face each other in Swiss. Andrew wound up winning. So I'm curious to see if that happens. Eric Small.
That's a lone wolf Poe.
Yeah, interesting.
That means.
With proton torpedo, so maybe hoping to burst down Miranda or another high value target.
Interesting. Not your daddy's Poe right here, as it were. I don't believe him. What's he doing over there? Who's modification on thrusters.
Thank you, sir. Then we're going to export XWS. I'm teaching you how to do this in case you ever need to know it. We'll copy it here. Go over to my stream app, and we're going to edit this. This is going to be Eric Small. small flying. There we go, save. Nim and Poe. And going up against Andrew Cleaver. And Andrew Cleaver flying Miranda and somebody else. I'm actually going to say this as Eric, so in case I needed to pull it up again real quick. I'm actually not going to reset. Oh, I'm just going to delete this and get Miranda. We can adjust Nim's loadout here. Alright, knock yourself out. That is an experimental interface on the war.
You're not allowed to talk
Slightly different loadout for.
What's going on? This list.
And we'll probably have to adjust Nim also because I doubt they have the same exact loadout. No, definitely not.
Cluster mine and seismic charge.
That is correct.
And the NIM is a VI, not extra munitions. TLT, no harpoon. Havoc bomblet engine upgrade.
Advanced sensors.
Do you mind if I keep the list on hand?
Alright, double checking 99 points, that is correct. So Andrew Cleaver.
Your only bombs on them are as long as I do not
So are we allowed to lurk at the
I don't see why not.
Yeah, there's people lurking over there now.
Alright, and let me check the table, make sure I have the right people on the right side.
Ooh, rocks.
I actually have to. No, I don't have to flip it. Please do. Please do. I'm going to stop recording.